In light of that fiscal cliff deadline, vigils were held all across our state, urging Congress to say no to cuts for certain social programs during these talks in Washington. 23 ABC's Kim Foley joins us live now in our newsroom with more on what these groups hope to accomplish. Kim.
Well, Troy, a group of seniors, nurses, and healthcare workers protested in front of Congressman Kevin McCarthy's office, hoping to make an impact on those fiscal cliff talks between the Congress and the president.
Don't cut Medicare! Tax Wall Street! Tax Wall Street!
Tonight, calls for action from seniors and healthcare workers.
Healthcare for all! Healthcare for all!
And they're hoping elected officials are listening.
We're making phone calls to everybody, to their own congressman. Every day, just keep harping on it that we mean what we say. You know, we need them to support us.
It's time that, you know, everybody reaches across the aisle and does the right thing for the citizens of the United States of America. We don't need to have political fighting. They did that through the campaign trail.
Organizers of the vigil say there are two things they are trying to accomplish by holding the event. The first is to encourage members of Congress to let tax cuts for the wealthiest 2% of Americans expire.
The top 2% are not paying their fair share. Wall Street is not being taxed. They've got bailed out. The banks have got bailed out. And now the top 2% have been bailed out for the longest.
The second, making sure money for things like Medicare and Social Security is not touched during negotiation talks in Washington.
For many people who that's all they have is a Social Security check. You know, I don't want them to voucherize it or do complicated things to it. It's working fine the way it is.
This vigil was one of 15 across the state of California tonight. Protesters hoping officials heard them thousands of miles away.
We're hoping that we have a voice or a say-so in these negotiations in D.C.
Don't cut Social Security! Don't cut Social Security!
When it comes to raising taxes as part of the deal, several Republicans have indicated that is a concession they're willing to make. But a spokesman for House Speaker John Boehner said his offer to the White House last week is still the GOP's position. That plan did not include tax increases on the top 2% of taxpayers. In the newsroom, Kim Foley, 23 ABC.